All right, everybody. We've got the lobby up.
Yeah, you have a lot of
Looks like
feedback
we're
in your
going to
mic,
be
though.
probably doing a lag test soon.
Like a lot.
Want to make sure that everything sounds good to everyone since I've had trouble with OBS lately.
No, breaking wrong stream.
I can still hear a whisper. It's kind of like a fan
Wrong
running
stream?
in the background. But
Wait, right stream. I forgot
now.
Esper was in this tournament.
Yes, I've got Esper. We'll probably do at least, half and half is what'll be the goal. Some from Esper, some from Zemixy.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that Esper was in the tournament, and I thought bro was just like chilling.
Because there's no environmentals allowed, essentially, which is dumb.
I mean, in this group, he is just going to be chilling, right? Esper28, the favorite in the group,
you can't run
right?
Memory lapse. You can't run a reduced entropy.
Is that everybody else's favorite? No?
Or there's one more, right?
I mean, who's in the group? Zemixy?
We got Zemixy, we've got Alice, we've got Esper28, and SinDarkFatez, who I still hate.
Hell no, my favorite is Alice.
You see,
Alice
is good, but Alice memes so much. My expectation is that he turbos somebody's chances in this group, but he doesn't take it.
He's a Forest Sanctuary is allowed.
I'm hoping now Alice takes it.
Oh, it's not.
Or Sin.
I think Sin is another strong contender here in the group.
Yeah, this is.
I think if I had to put it down to two, I would say it's between Esper28 and Sin.
It's exactly what Rice said. Esper28 is like Rusty. Probably.
I'll move the chat
because I haven't seen the man around.
We're not underway yet.
What about chat? Oh.
You know, Rise, like everybody was all on the new player hype yesterday, and I was too. But in the end, this might be news for some. But if you're following it, when they finally did the points,
hopefully it's
the KD, Rise still came out solidly ahead on the tiebreaker. It was like 14-7.
Guinan has to go make food.
Guinan has to make food?
Yep, so I'm taking over as a caster.
You're taking, okay. I thought you said you were too busy with food.
Optimization?
What? I said I would be.
Let's see, chat, can you hear me and Toph at reasonable volumes? Are we able to hear Esper28 in the background?
Rice seems to be in the chat, so I'm not gonna be a mod.
Esper stream seems a little quiet, so we'll just double check and see if we need to turn him up once they start doing things. Oh, Esper's
Jesus Christ! There's so much dust.
Is that the controller mapping right there? Is that what Esper has? Will that one show what buttons he's hitting at what time?
Yeah. He always has that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Rise, are you able to handle the polls
that's why I
from
wanted
mobile?
to just read something out, yeah.
No, you can't. So I'll get on computer.
Okay, we'll have Toph handle the polls, and Guinan will probably join us shortly.
Later,
I don't know.
When he makes food.
I mean, they're all in here. I'm not sure what they're doing. I'm going to turn them up. I had them all in the room, and so I was like, okay, I'll go live. And they have not moved since.
I just noticed that Senxis says, perfect timing. I'm nice and stoned. Sin is misspelling definitely. MVP. What are you talking about?
Got Zanxis, we got L, we've got Jesse, got Snowrise, got the gang. We could do a poll before it starts, before like we do the 3 polls.
Yeah,
we could see
are like
who everybody thinks is going to win the entire group. Who's going to top the group.
Wait, do we want to do a poll, or do we not want to do a prediction? The one that gives channel points.
Sure. If that's
let's do
if that's
like
better,
this.
let's do prediction then.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Because like prediction's the one that
Ales, go B.
rewards people for picking the right answer, basically. And then a poll is just like
Just remember,
your
if you're gonna be doing the polls, you can't bet, because otherwise you can't close the poll.
Yeah, match is starting.
Okay, is this there's no? Okay, this looks to be
Lag test.
lag test.
Oh.
I was gonna say,
Oh, yeah.
around, like, flash.
Yeah. I kind of worry for his.
Oh, yeah,
I worry for his Arsenal.
I was trying to hear why they were delayed. Let's see. Is that a better volume?
Oh wait, I forgot to log into my actual account. Whoops.
Might turn that down still a little more. Let's try
Took my
35. 25. Was 35 or 25 better? How do you feel?
Hmm.
25's better?
So there's like a little maybe, but not enough to care.
Yeah, you're always gonna have a little with Alice. Guy is in Colombia.
He's in Colombia?
Yeah.
I knew he was Hispanic in some
best of
level,
three
but
on
he's
this
in
map?
Colombia?
I mean, I'm 90% sure. I believe I've verified this with him in the past, but
That's what I thought. Yeah. Best of three
I also
would
have
be
the memory of a
on
goldfish, so
map
you never know.
matches. So it's the first to best of three.
I know that Esper is in Chicago. 95%
Of course he
sure
is.
Alice is in Colombia.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
know where
Well,
Zemixy's
it's
from.
5 games total. Best of three.
Zimexi's from the Stars, I guess. I don't know.
I forget. I think Sin has told me where he's from,
It's
but I don't
first to
recall.
2. Oh, okay. That's
Sin is from.
okay. So it's
He's
yeah,
bad.
that's short. That's
How do
cool.
I
That's what I did
do
for my
this?
tournament.
How do I do this funny poll?
But
I gotta figure this out real quick.
This is like, or not Toph. This is like the only reason you're a mod. You're supposed to be able to do these.
Yes, I
polls.
realize.
Well, then you
But
better
like, I
figure it out,
don't
or I'm
use
gonna
Twitch.
type
Figured it out.
unmod. Toph was taken.
Damn, 12k channel points awarded to 2 viewers. God damn. Alright, how do I edit
This stream, somebody's earned 12,000.
No, it was the one with Nathan and
Okay, I
Hippo
see.
/ Toph, whatever that is.
Yeah, some people are
Yeah.
cashing in, man.
Start a
All right,
prediction.
game
How do I do?
one.
Oh, figured it out.
Esper
Alright,
and
so
Alice versus Zemixy and Sin. We've got the veteran pair taking on the new player pair first.
Yep, you are.
I'm gonna put who wins set 1 of group. What is this?
Just
What
put
group?
Esper28 and Alice, or Zemixy and Sin at this point. Oh, stream lag.
Oof, that stream lag is harsh. I'm gonna mute now.
Is there anything that I think that could be doing it? Alright.
What are the teams right now?
It is Esper and Alice versus Zemixy and Sin. Let's see if that slows it down. I don't think I have.
I'm gonna put
playing
1
anyone
minute.
else.
And start prediction. Alright, I put it.
Alright, it seems to be holding now. I had a Facebook tab open, and so maybe that was slowing it down, but Sin has taken a beating here in the beginning, but he does land a Fire of Gehenna back onto Alice. Esper with a pretty nasty angle there, walking up that tree branch to get the height for the Blazing Bullet. And Sin, for whatever reason, as a cartwheeler using triple lasers on... Wait. Oh no, that was Zemixy. Excuse me, Zemixy. That's more passable. As a jumper, you can get away with triple lasers on Palace. I still don't love it, but get away with it. We've got the Goognir from Alice. Looks like Alice is running that big buff deck. Should expect to see him go up even higher in damage numbers. Esper takes the combo there. The pressure from the Goognir at just +2 is not enough to help Esper out with the 2v1 upstairs. So he's got to surrender that high ground. There's another stimulate now out of Alice. That's going to start to hurt a lot more now. I think a flash hole caught that though. Sounds like he had a second one though. Dark hole catches that one too. Relearn. There will be more at least. Alice takes a ding there. Zemixy's got to be careful against these. Doing a good job at managing not to get hit. Oh, there's the Purify.
That's okay.
That will neuter a lot of Alice's arsenal right there.
I've got short range.
Alright, the poll should be up now. Unfortunately, a little bit late. So the prediction might be a little easier to call based on what you're seeing. But I wouldn't say either team has a major advantage here. Let's see how the poll shakes out. You've got about a minute to go and make your prediction. No votes.
I put
yet.
5 minutes. You have until this
5
last game.
minutes?
Yeah. It's just so people can see this first game, then see where they think is gonna go.
That's not how you're supposed to do it.
Well, there's still 2 more games to go.
Oh, we got.
I put the entire
10
set.
Points on Esper now. Let's put Esper 51. Is Esper28? My goodness, they're different.
Yeah, I was
people.
playing with Esper last night.
Respect.
Or
them.
in the morning.
But Zemixy's
I forget.
got a tough pickup to make into the Ice Sword and the Goognir here. And she does. She makes it though. Quickly eats another Ice Sword, but they do make the pickup. Sin is now frozen. That Dark Hole has been dealt with on Sin's side. And Sin eats another Goognir. But while right next to Zemixy. And there comes the other Purify. Oh. Esper there with a bit of a stumble.
Hey, let's reset.
They're going to reset here behind the tree.
One more.
I think Esper ought to just drop the Ice Sword at this point so he can dig. Yeah. Somebody betting on this? Where's all our bets? I've only got 1 vote so far.
See, this is why I put 5 minutes.
Trojans.
Well, everybody was betting quickly yesterday. And the day before.
See, I'm sure that people are poor.
Oh, there's a kill on the Zemixy. They'll need more than 1 hit to take Sin down, though. Ooh, Misplayed could have done it.
Shit.
Glacial Wall, however, does some great work. Great defense there out of Sin. Very good pickup there.
Zemixy got that plus sweep.
Zemixy's now on the Tiger Strength laser, so we're going to have to watch out for that. Ooh, dropping the Psycho Shell. It's tough sell. Is Sin just holding on to that Purify all game. Has gotten a lot of work out of it, but it is always frustrating. But I guess when you're playing somebody like Alice and you know he plays that buff deck, it makes a lot of sense to hold on to. Alice is down to 3 capsules though. We saw the Mistblade. Also been spamming that Gugner still. I think it's safe to say he is probably down to that. Looks like 3 aura on bench, so that is probably all that he has left. Not even so much as a shield.
Oh shit.
Okay, they do get the kill on Ascend, but Zemixy's pretty healthy.
Push.
We'll have to see if she can make the pickup here. Oh, the double melee here is really biting them.
Yep.
I think they need to be making the call to have Esper just throwing rock shots. But Esper is hitting Psycho Knife after Psycho Knife, and it's working.
Fuck me, why did I roll?
No, they got
I'm
the
dead.
kill,
I'm
but
dead.
not quite in time. Sin's gonna have another chance to make the run here. Oh, the rock shot for the finish.
Fuck.
Sin doesn't respect Phantom Dust's greatest skill. Doesn't give it the cartwheel it merited. And that is game 1 to Esper and Alice. It feels like that was a much closer game than it should have been. But again, Alice playing his big buff deck. You know, he's all over the place. It's really strong, but if somebody brings a Purify, it just breaks the whole arsenal.
No one at all voted Zemixy and Sin.
Did the poll close?
Yeah.
I didn't see very many votes at all. Did we get more votes the other way?
We got 2 people on Esper and Ales.
Like how many points? Though?
And
'Cause the one
Alice.
was like 10 points.
1.5k.
Okay, so somebody did finally put some real points down. All right.
Yeah.
That's a game.
But no
2.
one really put points at all on the other side. Hello. What map are they going to?
Looks like Refinery. Refinery for game 2. That has been probably the most popular map, it seems, for the tourney picks so far. We've seen Refinery multiple times per set, it feels like. I think it's one of the more balanced maps, and I think just more people feel like it's a good map for them.
I mean, you can't use environmental, you might as well use a race, right?
Esper says something about not being able to use
They fell
environmentals but using a race. Oh, it's a bloody
I got
ritual
my bloody
deck.
ritual.
Interesting, interesting.
Can you target Zemixy with me?
Sin breaks the flash hole there.
Zemixy's on.
Loses the blazing bullet.
Oh yeah.
Zemixy is keeping herself on 0 aura, so she could be wide open for a bloody ritual here. Ooh, Sin needs a reincarnation. That could have been a bloody ritual there. Doesn't choose to risk it. Oh, there's the double bloody red. And comboed with the rock shot. Sin is devastated. Oh, there's another. Down to 1 aura for Zemixy as well. They can just keep this pressure on, and they can close right here. Looks like impact burst from Alice. They are just pummeling them after that.
And a tumble with Zemixy.
Ooh, bullet of fire. I think you might be slightly behind me. I'm at 808.
I am.
Yeah, I mean, Sin is at least back into workable hand state, but at that health difference, while Zemixy's still at 1 and essentially cut off from the base, this could be a shutout right here from the early Bloody Rit.
Go for Sin.
Oh!
Fuck.
Once
I'm not-
again, rock shot putting in the numbers. They killed Zemixy, but they didn't have the aura or
Where do you
presence to really do anything about Sin, so that was honestly a little
Oh, yeah,
premature,
yeah.
it feels like. Probably should have been focusing Sin.
I
Oh my
almost hit you.
goodness, he almost made his partner there while trying to do the manual revive.
Oh, there goes the bloody ritual. Fuck me.
Alright, Bloody Ritual's gone.
That was our chance. That was
Esper's
our chance.
acknowledging that
They had 0.
that was their chance.
Yeah, they kind of threw their chance there. We'll have to see if he has another. But with Flash Hole in hand, that's still a fairly strong hand. They can just keep the
Where do you
pressure
wanna
up.
go on?
Just about to say, I don't know if I've ever seen Alice run something as vanilla as just a rock shot, but then he uses wall. And I'm like, well, that, you know, there you go. That's the AlesDvran. Zemixy's trying to get angles with that triple laser, but they're not going to really work from where she is. Sin eats another nasty curve by the reincarnation. If either one of them had a sword here, I feel like they would be closing out much nicer.
Fuck
Oh,
me.
another big rock shot there. I think he's got to
I
just
think-
flash hold that to get rid of it.
I'm gonna take that rock shot.
I think you're delayed now.
I'm delayed? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the stream was lagging really bad. We probably both got delayed to different bits here. Alright, this seems to be a slower moment, so I'll
That-
pause the
Oof.
stream and
Esper just
restart.
jumps off.
But Alice is in a good spot to make the pickup, so it's not too terrible. Yeah, I would have dropped a bullet of fire, purified, and then put the heat on.
Yeah.
Depriving Sin of his stats would have been a bigger deal, I think, than just going up to +2.
Shield.
I said that yesterday. They're both playing a 1v2
Let's
at
go
the same
for
time.
Zemixy.
It's pretty accurate when
It-
people are not cooperating.
Yeah, the more I've thought about it, it is pretty accurate to whenever you're playing out of sync like that. It really does feel like you're both managing to
Fuck
2v1
me.
at the same time, poorly.
Took that.
I don't know if I would have wanted to break the shield on that. The angles for it aren't great here, and if you played it a little more carefully, you could have just done it without breaking the shield.
This way.
Sin and Zemixy, after all this, have managed to get the footing back. Revive onto Alice. At least makes things a little safer.
How many times has Esper died?
If he revives again, it'll be a 3.
Oh, I'm dead. I killed Zemixy.
Zemixy's
By the
down, though.
Middle jump pad. In the very middle.
I really do not want to dig into that statement, Jesse. note from me. All right. We're still kind of flirting here. Both teams are fairly low now. It's anybody's game. Nobody wants to be the one to stick their neck out and find themselves in trouble.
Where are you?
Ales goes down.
Ales is down, but it's pretty close there. Easy pickup for Esper. Sin has another big rock shot. Zemixy goes down, but that should be a fairly easy pickup for Sin. Oh, the railing almost does him in. Esper actually loses the re into that. That could be a big deal, not having that faster mid-range attack. Ice Sword from Sin is really big here. We haven't had any melee out of Esper and Alice, and I feel like that has definitely failed them.
Nice.
Oh, there's a railgun onto Sin. Zemixy's got the pickup. She does, but she goes down.
If he had the re-in. If he had the re-in there, I'm pretty sure they could have closed it out.
Yep.
Oh,
Esper
the crow's nest.
disrespects the rock shot.
Fuck.
I think Esper threw there.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Alright, Ales, do you know where you want to go?
Throwing away the re-in when he did was a real Hail Mary
Not
because
okay.
the railing was still there and he knew that.
Yo, where's my Hispanic food at?
Yeah, there was just a lot of times where cartwheelers weren't respecting the rock shot there and ate a lot of damage from it. I know Esper ate at least 3 without blocking or wheeling. And Alice
Well,
was
it's a
also
1-1
dishing
right now.
out quite a few. Okay,
Can't
they're
believe
going to
we lost that
Panorama,
fucking
and
shit.
Alice has already
Damn it.
switched to the monster. Like, he's not hiding it at all. Everybody knows what he's going to do.
I lost that.
Has Zemixy played with Alice enough? I don't think so.
I mean,
I haven't.
at the very
Oh.
least, Sin will call it out if he
Sin.
doesn't know.
Yeah. But knowing Sin, he also would later then say, "Oh, I didn't feel like saying it."
You know, it's a strategy that can be very abused, but even when I've played things into it just to mess with him, he's pretty resilient running this strategy. Like, it is, I would say, on the cusp of really being competitively
So this
viable
is the deciding match
because he's practiced it so much.
for this first best of 3. So there's 3 best of 3s?
Yeah, it is unironically, it seems like it might be competitively viable. Not just like a random
Yep.
tactic to throw your opponent off. Like, it might be good enough to be viable. The one that I thought was really funny, the one time I got him to run it, is I switched to that bad Sign of Saints deck I ran, and then I just burdened him.
You burdened Ales?
Yeah, I put him at like -4. And he couldn't dodge the Sign of Saints either, especially at -4.
As a monster?
Yeah, it was pretty rude. It was on a Palace game. I don't normally run that on Palace because it has bad angles, but it was worth it. It was fun.
Yo, Sin and Esper didn't even realize that they're in games.
Yeah, that was a really slow start on using the aura for
How's he
both of
holding
them.
up?
I'm pretty sure Sin is. I think Sin's tapped out.
You do? Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I mean, his teammate is the host, so
Yep, bro was tabbed out. There's no way he took that long.
so we do see Rico out of Esper. That should support the
You gotta
swords
boost- I gotta
from
boost mine.
Alice quite nicely.
Alice is running the correct skin. Yeah,
But Alice
4.
walked over to wherever Zemixy was and got smacked twice for it.
I got nothing in return.
Ricochet through the walls, not really connecting with much yet. Zemixy's all the way up to +2.
Nice hit.
If she's able to get the hits in, they will hurt quite a bit. Esper's now coming to play in the hallway. Ooh, gotta watch that ice sword. Oh, Esper. Losing the Angel's Wing there to the Willow is gonna feel bad. Especially if she manages to get back on you with that ice sword. That was one Rico down. It sounded like Sin caught it with the dark hole, but then Sin caught the dark blast. That's always feels bad. You finally got the ricochet corner and then photon burst. It always feels bad. Alice yet to really get much damage with his swords here. And that's 2 out of 3 Ricos down. Oh, he runs
Bloody Ritual.
Bloody Ritual in this one as well. I'm assuming then we get some Agonies of Death.
We better hope for it.
Alice now has the +2, but he has lost the Power Shell. Okay, there's one at least on his Zemixy, and Sin dies with the swords. And that is the 3rd Rico gone.
Actually, shield is down.
And that's Rico over. Oof.
9 health lost to the Bloody Ritual. I don't know if you want the optimization down at this point if it's only Photon Burst.
And if Zemixy needs to dig.
Especially if you're trying to play around the Bloody Ritual as well. You don't want to let them still have things to do.
I think he notices this with how, since he's not dropping it. I'd dig for a shield. He is defenseless.
I would dig for a shield as well. Alice is... I don't know, he's really not getting the damage in with that online X-Scout. He needs to get the bigger X-Scout.
He drops the Opti.
Yeah, I think it was pretty plain he wasn't planning on actually playing that at this point. Oh, Alice goes down to that though.
Where is your fucking body?
Oh, there it is. Sin and Zemixy take the 2-1.
Which means everyone who voted for Alice and Esper lose your money.
As soon as he hit that first Rian in the hallway there, and Esper went the other direction, I knew it was pretty much over. Sin could just fire the second Rian down the hallway.
What's up to who's it up
but
to?
that is a big blow to be dealt.
And then we do one more set with like the
Alice
next team?
and Esper's chances of taking the group here
Back on Palace?
when they're the veteran pair together and not pulling out the win. It will be very difficult for either of them to take the group, and I think that makes Sin's chances of taking this group almost ensured. Yeah, Sin looking really good. Looking really good. All right, let's get the next poll then.
You got a piece of mine.
We've got Esper and Sin versus Alice and Zemixy.
This will be the last PC mod thing I'm gonna do because I need to go stuff my face with Hispanic food.
Okay.
So it's Alice and Zemixy
Versus
against
Esper and
Sin and Esper. Yeah.
I think most people are going to favor the players that most people would have seen as like the 2 strongest in the lobby, Esper and Sin here. But we'll have to see if anybody is willing to gamble on Alice and Zemixy. 4,000 thrown down on Esper and Sin.
You gotta play something.
Goddamn.
Somebody threw 10 points on the other. Another 2,000 on Esper and Sin. Who threw the 4,000 down? Don't be shy.
Too late, bro. I can't check.
Don't be shy. Who threw down 4,000? We're up to 6.6K
I would have said Sim, but he's not here.
to 100. You set it to 5 minutes again? I guess he's already got the Hispanic food.
I have, in fact. And yes, I did set it to 5 minutes.
Ah, so long.
It's it's only for that first game, and then you have to guess where the set goes, and nobody guessed correctly. So
All right, are you gonna be able to close that whenever it's time to close it?
it auto closes.
No, I mean like to give out the
Break some
points.
shields.
It auto. Oh yeah, I can do that.
Okay, and then maybe Rise can try and do the third poll.
I'll probably be done by then.
Okay. All right. Still nothing too significant occurring here. Teams are flirting. Esper's got the stimulate on with the slide laser. He can finally break that glacial wall that has vexed him. He's going to want to be looking for another attack, though. He's got one on bench. It looks like he doesn't want to risk going down there while they're both behind the tree. I think with 2 shields, if he saved up some more, he could do it. But he's also getting solid enough damage and pressure with just the slide laser here. That's 8 damage he's connected with. Oh, he gets another. Alice, I don't know what that was. That was not the play.
Nice hit.
Sin over there with the Tiger Strength Willow, getting some damage. Burns the glacial wall rather than rolling. That'll put him in recall territory. And now he's got the sword to keep himself safe. I think he could just be wheeling some of these crystallizations. I'm assuming that's a 6 damage crystal. Could be just 5. Nope, it is 2 piece of fire. Oh, loses that lightning sword. Zemixy goes down to Sin there.
Jesus Christ. Why are you calling me right now?
Alice takes a hit, but he also makes the pickup. Goes down shortly after, though, but Zemixy's spawn is very close by. Esper seems to be having some technical difficulties. Seems like somebody's trying to call him.
Fucking. I'm dead.
Oh,
you.
that really messes up Esper. He's not able to help with the pressure while closing out, and he ends up in order. Flame Sword onto Zemixy, though, is bringing it back. Good cartwheel there to stay away from the crystallization. The manual aim slide lasers here can do some good work. He has good aim. Good cartwheels at least. Doesn't make the wheel there. A little too slow. But Zemixy and Alice have the pressure, and Sin just doesn't seem to have anything to help out for the moment. Esper opting back for the laser perch up here. Flash
I can
hole
probably
takes
use a
that
reset.
crystallization. It is very dangerous for
And
Alice to try and go in his
I don't
base
think
right
I
now.
died.
He's going to be just holding those pieces of fire. Zemixy goes down.
But you got rid of
Alice
the
makes a fairly easy
crystallization.
pickup, but he is still going to be mostly cut off from his base. Good dodges there. Zemixy trying to put pressure down so that Alice can go into his base. It's a good play out of Zemixy. Alice does end up beating a laser, and it looks like he did not make it out with the crystallization. It looks like he beat fire. Oh, he did make it out with crystal, so he's got a crystal.
I'm dead. Fuck you.
Esper dies again.
Fucking crystallization.
They gotta watch out from the crawlers and Zemixy here.
Oh. Nice dodge.
Well done on the pickup there by Sin. Slide laser getting in its damage again. Alice goes down, Zemixy's nearby. Pickup is made.
Can't believe we didn't break that.
Sin loses the reincarnation. Now got a medium range attack here to round out the hand of Esper. That Vibration Blaster will be overkill. And Crystallization catches Esper napping again. He's had a hard time blocking and dodging this ability. Sin is using Diabolical Trick. Looks like that was on his Zemixy's capsules, but she is nowhere near the pop-out stage.
Oh, you got no attacks left.
It sounded like Sin is out of attacks for this arsenal.
I mean, you can go try to pop out if you want.
If anything, he could start trying to pop Alice with the laser cover, but that's still real risky. Oh, there's another attack in his hand. Any attack right now is better than no attack. Well, that's not much better than no attack. I was just thinking that I'd have to eat my words if it was a fire Gehenna, and it was. 50 seconds remain. Zemixy on another pickup.
Fuck that.
Dodges the sword. Eats the sword. Eats the fire of Gehenna. We've got 40 seconds left to see if either team can close it out.
Say what? Highway? I mean...
20 seconds remain.
What do you want to do? Okay.
I'm not sure if they realize
probably
it
just
because they're
bring
just sitting
lasers.
back,
It's like,
but
what
maybe
the
they do
heck?
realize it. They're just playing for the draw, possibly.
This might be our first draw.
I think Alice and Zemixy are just playing for the draw as well. Nobody really wants to stick their neck out to end up losing this match. Per the rules, they should be advancing to Highway now. Will this be our first Highway game of the tournament? I'm not sure that we've seen Highway before now. Highway is usually still a fairly popular pick, even when it's match pick, but nobody's been picking it this tournament so far. Alice and Zemixy honestly come out looking better in that game than Esper and Sin.
Esper napping, Sin doing literally nothing.
Yes, Sin seemed to somehow burn through his entire arsenal without much impact, and Esper got caught napping by that crystallization multiple times. Admittedly, it sounded like somebody was calling him in the middle of the match. And that does seem to be where the momentum shifted. Yeah, great pickups from both Alice and Zemixy. The double jumper team making, honestly, the more impressive pickups than the double wheeler team.
Ready, steady. All right, Zemixy got the shit spawn for just spawn the whole time.
All right, Zemixy's in the isolated spawn up there. No cover,
They're quick standing.
but she has Sin behind her. That could prove extra troublesome. He's already kicked her out of her base. Running over to Alice. She could be running over for a boost mine as well. She does catch it. They all catch it. Zemixy may have another boost mine of their own. Iron Skin takes that early sword pressure. Wonder if that caught the ice sword as well. Photon shower coming out.
I got a boost mine if you need it.
Looks like Sin's gonna avoid the boost mine. Doesn't want to make the cross map. Might as well pop one recall there. Esper's got a pretty good hand to start getting more pressure on his Zemixy, but still looking to dig, it seems. I would be moving to get that slide laser pressure from the long staircase here. Now Sin's backed off. Window's closed a bit, and Zemixy has shields again. Twist laser could get some good angles. There's a little damage. Good combo. Sin and Esper have got the upper hand so far. Okay, so it's Reflect Mirror and Photon Barrier. You know you're pretty safe to spam. Lunar Force will up their damage here. Alice has the Tiger Strength plus Lunar Force, breaks that.
Who played the Lunar? Sin?
That's Sin.
Yeah, I think it was.
That would put Alice on a 3 school if it was him. Zemixy's firing from out of range on those triple lasers, but Alice isn't. That laser hurts. Moving down to pick up a heat. Oh no, it's a stimulate. Well, that will really make some of those lasers hurt there. Oh, there we go. Ground lasers out of Alice. Keep looking for those twist laser angles. Don't focus on Alice. He doesn't have a great spot to be shooting ground lasers. They really can't do much to you. But Zemixy goes down to Sin in the isolated 1v1, and Alice has a cross map pickup to make while shield is. Oh, come on! That was a free vibration blaster up the stairs. That timing was terrible. Shot it too early and then didn't go for the second one. If you're running blaster and somebody has to run up that staircase, it's a free hit.
How did that hit?
It's a free
Is that
hit,
yours?
guys. Alice takes big damage from Sin, though, on the attempt. Manual aiming triple lasers there at the bottom of the stairs. Reeks of desperation. The slide lasers coming in while he also has to dodge the reincarnation is just too much. And there we now have Esper and Sin closing it out 1-0 with a draw also in the series. It'll now be Zemixy and Alice map choice.
I'm gonna give myself cardiac arrest. These matches are way too exciting to be eating such greasy food. Oh god.
What's the fare?
What? Is
What
that to
are
me?
you eating?
Empanadas.
Empanadas. Are they?
You know what those are, right?
Yeah. No. I was gonna ask what style they were. Are they Venezuelan?
Venezuelan. Cheese. Lots
Venezuelan
of
usually
cheese.
do them with corn, right? Or is that Colombian? I'm thinking of.
Certain that's Colombian. We don't do corn. We actually prefer more plantain with cheese.
No, I meant like so it's a flour one. It's a flour empanada. Most are flour, but there's one
Oh,
spot
you
that does
mean
corn
the?
ones.
I'm not actually quite sure. I thought you meant the filling.
No. I meant the outer part of it. Yes.
Like I think
Sharky, yes.
I think we do
Pupusas
corn.
greater than empanadas. That is indisputable.
I can agree with that. But both are good food, so
Yeah. And better than pupusas still is arepas. That's the best.
see, any Hispanic can agree with that. That is like the pinnacle of Hispanic food.
Yep, arepas are the best.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are like DNA modified to be perfect.
I'm a big fan of tortoise.
I can do
too.
mod stuff
I
now.
like tortoise. They're good.
Tortoise? Like
Tortoise.
a turtle?
Like a sandwich.
Oh,
Torta. Well,
yeah.
it doesn't come across well in English. It sounds
Yeah.
funny. It doesn't fit well when you're speaking English.
One of my favorites is quesadilla.
I mean,
Wait,
yeah, that's been a favorite of like everybody since they were like 2. Come on.
Wait, I was about to say, but the reason, another thing about quesadillas is that Zemixy put on Twitter, y'all, look at this quesadilla I made.
Ooh, impact burst, double hit onto the boost mine. They both miss it. Oh, that's going in the highlight clip. Oh,
That was a snipe.
Right, that's a super feels bad.
Yeah, another boost man.
They're just like ignoring it like it never happened. I've got another boost mine. That's the mental breaker right there.
That was some psychic
Alice
damage.
out here playing spoiler.
You got hit by the impact burst, and you got.
Oh, that does save him because he was about to eat that firing ahead. Going back to the nature optic again here. Esper's been really favoring that in this series. You know, we're about mid-series. I should be looking to see if we can switch to Zemixy for a bit.
Oh, I actually own this deck. When I first started playing,
I've still got a
Esper passed
commercial
me
there,
this
so
deck.
I'll keep watching from his until that commercial's done. And then we'll try and switch over.
Oh, speaking of Hispanic food, did you see that ad?
I need to go get on Steam.
They're listening.
I try not to watch ads. I try not to put my eyeballs.
Okay, well, it had like quesadillas for a second.
Oh, Purify still in hand. Use that stimulate a little prematurely, perhaps. I don't know. That's just been the meta these days. People will just pick up the Purify and hold it the whole dang match. It's real engaging. All right, we should be able to switch over to Zemixy now. Let's see how this volume is. Might need to go a little bit more. That aspect ratio seems off. All right, we'll try.
It's giving you the classic look. You know, it looks like you're actually playing on a CRT.
Yeah, maybe we'll go back to Esper here in a little bit then. It looks better. But we'll watch at least this game. I can't even see the names. We'll watch this game from Zemixy's perspective. Maybe it's because it was running in the background. Ah, okay. Let's see how it looks after this. That's better. The aspect ratio still seems a little wonky, but that does look a lot better. Okay.
Lasers.
I thought it would auto set it to best when I had it on the main screen again, but it didn't do it on its own. Esper baits out the dark hole, but Zemixy and Alice honestly have a pretty healthy lead here. But there is no offense to be had from Zemixy unless she overwrites some stuff, and that is not what I would have overwritten.
Nice, beautiful.
However, Alice is just clowning in the 1v2 anyway. Does not care. Alice, they're channeling the spirit of rock shot. Dropping kids.
I think Rockshot is the favorite skill of this series. I think it's the most used skill so far in all the matches.
Alice out here using rock shot to drop kids like a Republican school program.
Okay, break and chill, bro.
Okay, Fortress of Iron on Esper.
I feel like Zemixy needs to dig. I didn't like that she dropped the shield and kept the amulet and purify. Needs to diversify the attacks or...
Good hit.
well, I guess if it's lingering flame, I don't love that
I
either.
erased the flame sword.
Good block there onto the flame sword. Esper and Sin are bringing this back to a more even game state. Things are starting to swing. Yeah, Sharku, jumping while attacking is often fine if you're behind cover or somewhere where you know you can't get hit, but otherwise jumping is always risky. There's a certain level of risk involved. Especially with the female jumpers, they have that longer delay on the landing before they can do anything. It's very risky.
Okay, yeah, Sin's coming behind us. I shouldn't be using that. Sin's behind you.
I mean, I don't love Lingering Flame, but if Zemixy has a heat on bench and then pops that Lingering Flame, that could be good. I think they also, yeah, they want to go for the revive here. Alice goes down. Oh, not... The amulet is not what you needed to keep in this scenario. They have yet to use anything. The only purple's been like a purify. Willow at least protects Zemixy there, and then the jump keeps the shield. Esper's going to go down to that. I don't think Sin is going to go down here. That railgun could have done him in though, but pickup is made. Esper's now got cross map with the lasers again. Using a boost mine. Not sure why. Recall's the same. Ought to use that heat. There we go. Lingering Flame could see some use here finally.
Okay, let's regroup.
Sin goes down to the rock shot again.
Okay.
Oh, there's the combo.
GG's.
Lingering Flame into rock shot. And we are at 1-1.
What map you want?
It's up to you. 1-1. Those nearly 7,000 channel points begin to quake in fear.
Oh, do the other one.
Okay.
You know,
Uh,
Zemixy,
Night
like
Sight?
even though they won,
no, the other one.
she was kind of tossing there. She almost threw that
Dusk Sight.
entire game until she later picked it up.
Yeah,
You can s-
not having
it's
an
just the
attack for a
brightness.
very long
Yeah.
time.
Okay. Perfect.
Sitting on
Yeah.
the amulet
Yeah.
I
for a
like it
long
too, then.
time.
Yeah. Well, it's just because the other one
Not
sometimes
using the heat.
green
Not having
Yeah.
another attack in hand besides the Arc of Fire. That was all some difficult stuff there.
I think Sin and Esper should have like stayed together a bit more
But I do like the color.
because they were always like when they were fighting together, it went well for the most part. But then the moment they're split up, it really didn't go well.
Well, Esper wanted to run the lasers and was trying to get angles for him and just did not get successful laser angles, especially after the Purify neutered him a bit. So that was a bit of a problem, is that they couldn't really get Esper in a position to succeed. And then they just weren't fighting very well together either. All
I got a
right,
boost
up
mine.
high spawn for Zemixy. We'll have to see who else is up here with her. Esper's down in the pit. Sin is across the way. They've got double up high spawns with the boost mine start. This is Alice and Zemixy's game to lose.
I'm gonna get an angle on Esper.
You mean to win?
As in, they're in a winning position. Esper and Sin should not win this game unless they
Sin's
do something to throw.
Blazing.
But fairly good starts here for Esper and Sin. They've already decided to abandon spawn and rush in. Zemixy's got to be picking this stuff up. She wasted a lot of time trying to get an unbuffed triple laser angle on Esper. Needs to keep this arsenal moving and keep their advantage. Point blank blazing
Nice.
bullet does seem to be doing enough. Oh, jump or block. Either one. Manual aim wasn't it. That
Jesus
wasn't on
Christ.
the A, B, C, or D of options.
And quickly with just one blazing bullet.
I
The
think a triple
entire
lasers would have been
game.
much better there. Yep. Blazing bullet can do that. I mean, especially if you stand still and ask it to. Alice takes a big hit as well. Oh, it looks very nice. What a pretty girl.
I have no shield.
All right.
That's what Edgar said to Freya.
I mean, they've essentially kicked them out of their own spawns. This is looking like a done deal. This is how you have to play when you don't have the double up high. You got to get that good hand and just get in there. And they did. They did it
Almost.
very well. Sin and Esper with a commanding victory with a bad set of spawns on City.
GG's.
Coming
Alright.
in hot.
Now we rotate teams, right?
Yeah, this will be
Yeah, I think we'll rotate back to Esper's
Okay.
stream as well.
Good little aspect.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. That looks better
Mhm.
already. Okay, so let's dole out those channel points. Dole out the channel points.
They haven't won.
Oh, that was it. That was the 2-1 for Esper and
Was it?
Yeah, it's 2-1.
Oh shit. Well,
They won
let me
Highway.
get on my computer.
They won Highway. So let's dole it out. And next poll, we've got Alice and Sin versus Esper and Zemixy. I expect to see points going to both teams on this one.
Yeah, here's more tied.
Okay. Sounds good. Ready, steady.
All right, they're getting underway quickly. They've caught Toph sleeping.
I'm online.
Heat in the Lunar Force. That's going to be a very strong start for Esper. Also a heat on Zemixy.
Oh yeah. I saw.
Did you say caught Toph sleeping?
Yeah, because you haven't even finished the last poll, let alone started the next poll.
Oh. I just turned off my computer.
Just fighting over the environmental there. Ooh, the reincarnation as he heads towards the pit. Takes
He was
6
trying to
instead.
jump
The
off.
vicious balance,
Oh, nice
however,
amulet.
feels bad. Especially after how much of an aura start he just had, that feels real bad. He at least gets a heat off beforehand, so that doesn't clog his bench as badly as it could. Zemixy has
Was it
no
you did the
offense,
vicious?
and Alice is still too low on aura to have much offense. So Esper should be fine to slow
someone
dig
did it
here.
vicious.
Oh, there is a Hydra kick. And a Dark Hole to take away the Willow.
Nice.
This is
Sin
set
is
3
down.
now, right?
Yeah, this is set 3. 7,000
shit.
points to Jester and 3 others.
Uh-oh.
Another Vicious.
Did that hit you this time? Oh, because you're frozen.
Yep, they
I
managed
almost
to
put
freeze
51
the
again.
Zemixy, and the Vicious Balance hit that time.
I'm putting 5 minutes again.
Put it at like 2.
Fine.
This match is already going very quickly. So
Fuck me.
Esper and
I put it
Zemixy
to
are
2.
really just taking a pounding here.
Good luck.
Yeah, and Arboros here, after overriding the Return to Nature, could prove very detrimental. However, the +2 on Esper is still going to be tough here. Holding onto the Turb might be a good idea, just watching Alice for his aura.
Do what you need to do.
There's Lucifer's arrow, though. Could prove deadly.
Fuck, I lost my
Loses the
range.
reincarnation to the Dark Hole.
Cool. Yeah.
Blind firing a Rian after the rough early game there has to feel bad. Alice goes down, but he's only got about 2 uses on that Ice Sword right now.
Fuck me.
And Sin has one of his own. He'll make a very easy, clean pickup there. Well done. The aggressive Ice Sword opens a very nice window. Looks like Alice might be holding on to another purple. Might be worth the turbulence. Good set of moves there by Esper. The Colombian right there just jumps the sword. Let's see. Oh, we've got 6,000 points on Sin and Alice. No points on Zemixy and Esper. Nobody believes in Zemixy and Esper? That surprises me. I think this is actually one of the more even matches. I mean, they're taking a rough go here on Palace, but I feel like this is not that uneven match.
Got no attacks.
They've at least stabilized now. Sin's got a purple in hand. That is going to be to Purify. I think that's probably aiming on Zemixy, so he could break through that if he realizes that. Decides to flash hole on the Crawlers. And then Glacial's the Ice Sword. Good heads up play there. Esper cartwheels far too early.
Yep.
I might be able to come with you.
Nice catch. Nice Nice catch. Watch it.
Zemixy does a great job on the pickup, but then blocks too early versus that Agonies. You see players panic against Agonies a lot. Blocking too early, dodging too early.
For everyone in the chat, do you guys
Maybe
think that
just try
they
to
can
we did
that
still have
Sin
more
and
swim lessons. I don't know.
Alice
That's the goal.
can
right
take
now.
this Palace win without Sin taking
We
any
got 4
damage?
minutes, because we haven't hit Sin once.
Yeah, Sin
Yeah,
could
so-
go damageless.
So play the. We'll play
Playing
the
very clean
defense.
game, but he has burned through a lot of the arsenal. He's down to a shield and a yellow. 7 capsules remain.
Yeah.
Could be a replay of last Palace where he didn't have much left
Watch
in
it.
the tank. Another Agony out of Alice, but this one is avoided or blocked by Zemixy. Eats that hyper kick. That takes a very obnoxious skill out of his tool bag there. Zemixy's down. Sin has no offense, and there's only the Lucifer's arrow on Alice. Oh, he missed Zemixy on the
So
stairs. And tries to double back under the rain and gets hit twice. Another very feels bad moment for Esper.
I'm
Yep.
disappointed in Sin. He was this close. He almost went damageless.
All right, looks like they're talking about going to Panorama based on the
what
arsenals
stage are we
he's
in?
hovering.
Is it next year? What? Oh, I don't care. You can pick. No. Or
Wow, Esper gave me most of his arsenals because I can recognize most of those arsenals he has
We haven't done sign yet, so
because I play them all the time.
Playing with Esper, you say?
Huh?
You were talking about recognizing the arsenals of Esper?
Yeah. He gave me them a long ass time ago when I first started playing.
Yeah, Esper did a lot with the new players. Worth a good shout out that Esper was one of the people who really mixed with the new players. We haven't seen him in a little bit. It's great to see him back. Really happy to see him back and getting games in, being in the tournament. Hopefully we'll see more of him around. But yeah, he did a lot with a lot of the new players. He and Blazy were two of the ones that mixed the most with the new players. Sin right now is, I think, guaranteed to top this group, right? Especially after Palace.
Unless some really weird shit happens, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Jesse, if you're still in the chat, how do the points look for this group? Oh, that Rian made a curve and a swerve. Gotta clear that lunar force. Esper's really adamant getting this up on a pillar, despite how easy it is to get up there. Boost mine will set him in a good spot as well, especially with the double boost mine, considering the bench he had over there. So this is a great start for them. Dragon Slayer does make that a little bit dicier. Gotta avoid that Rian. Oh, it was so close. You gotta move a little bit further away from it. Oh, a narrow cartwheel there. Sin is really trying to put the pressure on. Zemixy's trying to alleviate some of it there with the triple lasers, but Alice has snuck in behind. and is really giving what for to Zemixy with the rock shot, it looks like. There's a big reincarnation there out of Esper.
Stay at your base.
Oh, they have taken so much damage here. They're just not boxing well in this early game. Sin getting in a ton of damage with just that reincarnation and really working the angles.
Triple laser. Oh yeah, because you can pop. Pop. Nice hit.
Ooh, there's a nice sneaky hit there. Alice is low now, and shieldless against reincarnation at 5.
God damn
rock
it.
shot just is destroying people. I don't care who wins this session. Rock shot has won my heart once again.
Or are you able to?
This is why rock shot is your
I
favorite
can
skill?
just feel my soul swell in joy, hope, and love watching rock shot do the naughty things it does. And then it dies a little watching Zemixy try to revive Esper. Uh-oh.
You gotta back up a little bit.
Oh. Okay. They did
This
eventually
reset?
get it.
That's okay.
Holy shit.
Here's my base.
Oh. I would drop
Right,
the
that,
crawlers.
you know,
Yep.
Snora's,
Absolutely.
he complained
Dark
about
Hold the rock
me.
shot. Dark hold the rock shot.
It's too powerful.
Oh, Zemixy or Sim's got that huge ran. Oh! Oh!
Whoopsie-daisy.
2-0 for Sin and Zemixy.
Okay, so that's it. We're done now. All right.
Isn't that it?
Is the end of the
GG's.
series.
Yeah, I mean we could do it
Sin
right now.
absolutely takes this group in clean fashion. Very well done. Zemixy coming out looking a lot better and more refined than we thought she would coming in.
Okay.
Had a good showing.
Bye.
Esper28, a little bit of the rust, but as the tournament goes on, we'll hopefully see some of that shake off. I thought most of his play was pretty good. And Alice basically did what I said he was going to do. He was just turboing people's chances, and he had the highs and the lows. Very fun set to watch, but SinDarkFatez absolutely dominates this group. Very
You
well
could
done.
say Sin is topping.
Nope, we've
That
only
made no
got that,
sense,
we only
Tony.
got that for one player. Only one player. What made no sense?
You finished. Wait, what didn't make sense? Yeah. I don't know.
Sin
It was just
popped
a
in.
toe joke.
It's a toph joke. All right, let me set this to start uploading. And then...
You son of a bitch, you did it.
Why? I honestly, I'm more surprised I somehow managed to do it. I got tilted literally before the match even started. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well,
I was like,
congratulations,
you better
Sin. You are now
climb up
the first
top of
player
the
to get 9
score.
player points.
You don't understand. I'm not sure if y'all heard me pop off after the panel win when it was me and Zemixy.
No, I usually have to turn things. Well, maybe the stream did, but
I know Zemixy
actually
probably has it on stream. I'll probably have to watch the
turned
VOD.
down pretty quiet to be able to have the audio balanced. I can't hear it that well, but maybe the stream can.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sin,
you guys want to know
we're probably going to fight each other next round.
Okay, so this
Wait,
is the current standing. Not including like kill deaths, but Sin is first, followed by Sonorise, L, Pippo. So if everybody just does badly, then those 4 players will be in like Group A.
There's still like 2 groups to play, right?
3.
Yes.
Yeah,
I have my group as well.
Yeah, there's like 3
Mine is
groups
like
to
literally
play.
later today,
There's
like
a
in 3
decent
hours.
chance
Wait a
doesn't
minute.
make top lobby.
Wait a minute, I just realized I have the most points. Oh, damn it, I am
Yes,
gonna
you have
face
9.
L.
You're the first player to get
Damn
9
it.
points.
No.
There's like 70 people also tied. I'm probably gonna go against Stevo if he does 9 vote.
Yeah, there's 3 more groups to play, so I don't think L's probably going to make top lobby, especially
Just-
since Rise is already ahead of them in the tiebreaker.
Rise is above me.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
you're
fuck
also
that.
you're also
After
tied
that
with Pippo.
disgusting performance yesterday.
I think you're
he
also
was
tied with
still
Pippo.
somehow 14-7.
I am never
Pippo
doing
hard
kill death
carry.
ever
That's
again
fine.
for a
I'm fine
tournament.
being tagged with Pippo.
It was gross. That performance yesterday was gross, and he still came out 14-7.
Oh my god.
It was wrong.
I accept
it
all
was
criticism.
immoral. And with that,
I
I'm
agree.
at least ending the stream.
Bye, stream.